Have you ever wondered what is the most powerful weapon in the entire world of Skibidi Toilet? I mean, if you have, then you already know it's Plungerman's Plunger, right?
Huh?
After all, there is a reason why our hot chick camera woman decided to use it, as it would grant you unimaginable power to defeat even stronger opponents. Okay, seriously now, even though the plunger is quite something, there are other really overpowered weapons in the fandom. Today, we'll explain each of these weapons, and by the end of the video, you will find out which is the strongest and the quite surprising character that wields it. Number 10. The Camera Titan's Hammer. The hammer is a weapon that is specialized for its hitting power. Just like a regular hammer, it has a huge head as well as a long rod which the wielder holds. It allows the user to add their own physical strength when striking to deliver a devastating blow. With this, it was able to one-tap G-Man in episode 57. Truth be told, you can also one-tap that subscribe button as well, right? Don't be shy, give it a go. Okay, seriously now, the hammer has also shown other impressive uses in different battles. I really like how this weapon is used by the Camera Titan, as we are seeing it used properly since the upgraded camera is at the top of the list when it comes to physical strength. However, our next weapon is even stronger. Number 9. The Astro Claws. This claw allows its user to catch or hold energy-based power thrown at them and return it back with even more force. It has the option to take constant-based attacks and even instant ones as well. And the best part is, it doesn't matter how intense the energy thrown at it is. It would still be able to contain it without any problems. It is also capable of shaping the energy, as we saw from what the Detainer did against G-Man. It has two metal sides that can also be used for grabbing purposes and has an inbuilt blade in it, which can come in handy sometimes. I even have this crazy theory that it has a little capability to manipulate gravity, as we saw from how he squashed the Skibidi welder without physically touching him. But let me know what you think about this in the comments. Another thing I want to say is that we did see that he was the first one to create these balls with G-Man's energy lasers, which Jimmy then later copied. So is it the Astro balls or G-Man's balls? Just asking, you know. However, at number 8 is the Gravity Arm. This weapon is quite basic but very useful and dangerous at the same time. Just like the name, it has the power to somehow control gravity. It also has this ability to absorb attacks and can also redirect them back. However, I'm not really sure if it could do that with an energy-based attack, since we haven't seen such a feat. However, the coolest thing about it is that it could use its absorbing technique on a wide range and attract objects or things that the user finds difficult to track or see. Even though this weapon has good feats and lots of potential, the next one is quite something else. Number 7. Alpha's Balls. Wait, is that right? I did try to zoom in to check if she really had one. In fact, I gave myself that as a must-do task, but still, the clothes Domstudio added make it impossible for me to see it. Like the video to support me on this task, and if I succeed, I'll show you guys on the community post. But seriously now, this spiky orb allows her to create a huge hole in space, and with this, she can summon or bring anything, or anyone from a different place or dimension. Yeah, we're talking about a dimensional tool here. Plus, I didn't add the Counter Titan as its feat. If not, it could have been ranked way higher than this. It can be used to instantly teleport or transport yourself to a different place, and when it comes to attack, it has the power to use a lightning-like energy to take down enemies. And if this is truly lightning speed, then it would be pretty impossible for most characters to evade it. It also has explosive capabilities, although I'm not really sure, but there should be a reason why the clock base exploded with purple-like flames, right? Anyways, for the next few rankings, I'll leave it to my bro, Unique TV Man, to do the talking.
Thanks, Unique Camera. Anyways, DJ Skibidi, change the beat. Number 6. The Boombox. The Boombox is a rare weapon used by various characters in the show. It is very durable and has a variety of abilities it can perform, like generating sound waves that are potent enough to easily push away the upgraded Camera Titan. It is so loud that even powerful characters like the Sonar Titan are highly affected by it. It's shown to have both defensive and offensive attributes, as it casually deflects a critical hit from the Skibidi mutant in episode 46 and can even generate enough force to stun and affect the TV Titan. Also, a version of it used by the scientist in the original series has the ability to store other powerful weapons, proving how versatile it can be. Number 5. Dom's Speaker Titan's Guitar. A powerful weapon that holds great potential. This guitar can generate sound waves. that are far greater than anything we've ever seen in all of Skibidi toilet history. Not only is the music it plays incredible, but the sound waves created are insanely loud. They generate enough force to affect the surroundings and cover a wide range, meaning it could easily affect multiple enemies at the same time with equal results. Although we only got to see this in action once and it should be ranked lower, the potential within its ability is far greater than the boombox, so I guess it suits this spot. Number 4, the blasters and launchers. As the name suggests, this category includes a vast amount of variations, from constant release energy blasters to cannons that can instantly destroy victims with a single blast. Some blasters hold different types of fire energy and special attributes depending on the user, like the one from the TV in the multiverse that can create a vortex affecting even large characters like the upgraded Drill Titan. And since the core of the user often determines how potent it would be, it provides a basic understanding of how intense and overpowered this weapon can be. Moving on to launchers, things get even more interesting. Variations like rockets can cause massive damage with a single strike. In some cases, they are so powerful that they can be even greater than top-tier core blasts. Some rockets are filled with acids, and due to their new properties, they become even more dangerous, easily penetrating the body and causing a reaction that would melt down or instantly explode its victims. Yeah, it's one of the deadliest weapons on this list. Number 3, the shield. Although not purely offensive, its defensive use is otherworldly reliable. It has so much durability that it can withstand even some of the most potent attacks in the series. It is generated by technology that gathers the user's energy into a certain shape, and depending on how much energy is used, the durability becomes even crazier. It can block laser attacks, rockets, missiles, acids, and even core blasts. It can also be used for attack, as we saw from the Camera Titan in the multiverse.
Number 2, the sword. Despite being one of the most basic weapons in the fandom, the swords are not to be taken lightly, not even for a little bit. They grow or become much more powerful depending on their wielder. It has the basic function of a sword, which is to cut opponents. However, as mentioned, the user defines how powerful this weapon gets. Some are formed by the raw energy of the Titans, while others simply add their energy type into it. Thus, the sword can sometimes be a method in which the user manifests their power. And since characters like the Clock Titan and Tri-Titan are using it, it explains its high ranking. It's also worth mentioning that some of them are actually longer than others when you measure them correctly, if you know what I mean.
However, which weapon could possibly surpass all of these? Well, at number 1, the Counter Titan's Orbs. The Orbs are a unique weapon owned by the Counter Titan and hold an ability that is absolutely ridiculous. They have the power to adapt, copy, and then transform into any other weapon. From what we've seen, it only needs a fragment of detail from the attacker to totally transform and harness the power. We saw that it only needed a cut from the Clock Titan to get his time sword. The weapons it forms are not just cheap copies. They can be just as durable as the original and have the potential to use the abilities that reside within them. For example, it could use the TV Titan's ability to absorb the black teleportation smoke. Let me know what you think about the Counter's Orbs in the comments.
Check out this video to find out who has the most powerful core in all of Skibidi toilet history. Don't be shy. Check it out.